Welcome back. It's a short video this week. Even though the students are back in the lab working, there was a limited amount of footage I was able to shoot for this episode. We did get a little more work done on our Chevy Tahoe, as well as replacing a brake hose on a Ford Expedition. Thanks for tuning in. Customer brought this Expedition in with a complaint of having to add brake fluid periodically without knowing where it was going to. The line here on the right front is leaking there, going down into the caliper. We may replace the caliper as well, but we definitely need to replace that line as that's his leak. The students begin by removing the hard line from the hose and then the support bracket from the frame. The old line comes off and the new one goes on. To complete the job, the students will bleed the air from the brake system, put the wheel back on, and then the vehicle will be returned to the customer. Students are removing the rear seal on this transfer case with our seal puller. They have the new seal put in the transfer case on the Chevy truck, and now they're ready to put the drive shaft in. With the distributor in place, it's time to put on the intake plenum. The small amount of torque required for the plenum, you see the student using only 2 fingers to tighten the fastener so he gets a better feel when torque is reached.
We're adjusting the valves on the Tahoe engine.
First thing he's going to do is take the free play out of that push rod by tightening the rocker arm nut. So he's using his left hand to feel the free play while he's tightening it with a ratchet. And once the free play is gone, he will continue tightening the rocker arm nut 1 full revolution. And what that's going to do is put the hydraulic lifter at about half its travel, so it will take all of the free play out of the valve, the lifter and the valve train, no matter what the engine RPM.
With the valves adjusted, I'm putting on the valve cover.
Next, the collector pipe goes on to the exhaust manifold, the only part of the job requiring being under the vehicle.
With the bracket installed, we're installing the alternator. Where's others?
Here they're hooking up the throttle cable and the cruise control cable. They just push straight in. Yep.
Next time on Bulldog Builds.
We've got 5 seniors competing in 5 different skills competitions at the state level. We're going to introduce you to all of them next week and let you know what they're doing to get prepared for their competitions. See you next week.